Hi, hello everyone, good afternoon. Do you have someone in the hospital, a patient in the hospital, probably your neighbor, your colleague from work, your church member, your salatu member, and you are thinking of, visiting them in the hospital? This video is for you. Even if you don't have anyone in the hospital, you still need to watch this video because you get one or two things from this video. So this afternoon, I want to talk to us about what we actually need, what is expected of us if we want to visit somebody in the hospital. As a visitor in the hospital, what is actually required of us. So this video will actually focus on that. First and foremost, it is important for us to ask for the hospital visitation time. This is actually important because many a times some patient relation comes in when there are some procedures ongoing, and of course we need privacy, and there is need for patient diagnosis procedures to actually be confidential to them. So if you go into the hospital when they are actually doing procedures or ward round, just like you are going to slow down there, or you will not even be allowed to see your friend, your loved one, your relation. So that's one by the side. Another thing, one mistake that we always make when we visit somebody in the hospital is this mentality of buying food. See, let me tell you the truth. The truth of the matter is that these patients may not even be allowed to eat whatever you even bring for them. Because imagine somebody is going to hospital and now you buy plantain chips, make it dey use am snack, buy banana, Do you even know if they are actually treating this person for hyperkalemia, that's high potassium? And now they've already educated this person not to eat some certain food, which banana is actually part of them, because once the potassium is too high, it can actually make somebody to have cardiac arrest. And a lot of things like that. Some patients may not even be allowed to even, they may not even have appetite to eat like that. So you don't need to waste your money on unnecessary things. Just package your money. What you need to give them that will be valuable is money. And of course you can write a get well note, you know and of course you can get a get well soon um card. You can even get it as card, or you can write it as a letter. We love you, please get well soon, all those things. See, I've been in healthcare for way more than 10 years, and I can tell that many patients in the hospital do not need your plantain, your food. What they need is money. Many a times dis patient they don't even eat what you bring for them. Sometimes they even distribute it to another patient relation to eat, not even their own relation, because they must have had enough of all this food and all those things. Sometimes they dash it out. So if you are going to the hospital, considering the economy challenge in this Nigeria right now, just put money inside the envelope, write a note with it. Mr. So so so, dear Mr. So 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 so, this to let you know that we love you. Please get well so we can't wait to have you back. You understand? And if you can get a card, that's fine. You can get a card too and go. Please, if you get to the hospital, my brothers and my sisters, don't go there and be asking the patient, what did they say is wrong with you? What is your diagnosis? You really don't need it. See, let me tell you, but people that really need to know the diagnosis of the patient, they know. As they are diagnosing this patient, the patient has already, invited those people that really needs to know. He has already told them, he has informed them. Some people that may not even informed on their own, he has invited them to call over to see the doctor so that they can explain better to them. So it's not in your place to go to the hospital and be asking, what are they treating you for? So, a patient that finds you worthy to know his or her diagnosis will tell you without even you asking. Keep that at mind. Asking a patient what are they treating you for, what is your diagnosis, is an awkward question. So don't go about and be asking that question. If you used to have that question, stop it. Another thing is that if you get to the hospital based on the symptoms of the patient, don't go about and be saying this is the exact thing that happens to mommy Julina or mommy Yunusa or something, and the patient die. Oh. No, we don't need that negative vibes here. keep it to yourself. You don't need to even say it. Or you telling the patient that, Bima, I have this kind of symptoms, so, but I went to Katangura, I got some leaves, I went to Jos, I got some sand, I mixed it together, I drink it, I became better. No, nobody ask you. Just keep it to yourself. Don't say that in the hospital. We don't need that. And the patient does not even need that either. So please, once you are actually done in the hospital, I am begging you, try to wash your hand. Try to wash your hand. See ba, each sector in the hospital has soap and washing hand basin. It's just for you to ask, and they will direct you appropriately where you wash your hand. It's actually important too. That's how some people, they will just visit, and once they go out of the hospital, they go to a this thing, the street, go and be sizing up corn, pricing the cooked corn, the one that is soft and the one that is not soft, sizing up the roasted one, barley, all those things. And now you are transferring infection to another person. Infection, you may not even buy the one that you press with your infected hand. Please, let's do better. And before I go, there's something that is actually important in the hospital visitation. Don't When you are in the hospital, don't go about and be peeping to other patients' privacy. It's wrong. Please, I am begging you. I know that amebo is in the DNA of some people, but when you get to the hospital, try to lower it. Don't go about and be peeping to another person's cubicle, just for you to know what is going on with them. It's wrong. Just face who you are there to actually visit. And please, there is something that I would like you to do. Actually, hospital visitation makes the patients better. It gives patients the sense of belonging. It makes them to feel loved. So please don't shun this habit of ignoring or neglecting patients in the hospital. If you have a loved one, a neighbor that is sick, try to visit, because let me tell you for free, it's not all the patients that are in the hospital that may make it to. Few people may not even get discharged home. They may just have to go to the other way, like they may have to rest in peace. So try to actually see how you can actually visit your loved ones in the hospital. And also, if you feel distance is going to be a barrier, try to communicate on phone. Try to encourage them on phone. Try to make them feel loved even over the phone. You may necessarily not be disturbing calling them on their own phone. You may call the person that is actually staying with them. It's actually important. See, it's good for us to actually let people, let us make people feel loved when they are alive. It's not when people are dead that you now, be writing tribute about how good they are. People want to know how good they are when they are still alive. And my brother and sister, we are the one that actually make this happen. We don't need to wait till when somebody is gone, when someone is dead, before we can now come out and be paying tribute and be saying a lot of good things about the dead. When they are alive, let them know that they are actually good people. And so that is the end of this video. If you go to the hospital, please don't forget what I have said. It's actually important. Thank you, and